Now get this, this is very important. Fourth, Moses doesn't ever become king of Egypt. Now, a nice fairy story, because I know some of y'all don't trust the Bible. I trust it. Genesis 1:1, Revelation 22:21. But this ain't no fairy story. He does not become king of Egypt. I love Martin Luther King, but we don't need another Martin Luther King. We certainly don't need another King George. We don't need a king. We need a leader. We need a God presence person who will join us in the struggle for liberation, who will encourage us to have hope of promise and fulfillment. Another despot in Moses' place would have been simply that Moses became the new oppressor. We don't need any more kings in America. We don't need any more aloof despots running the White House. We need somebody that understands that what it means to be of the people. We need somebody who will lead us, who are the children of slaves and former slaves, who are the children of immigrants and former immigrants, who are the children of documented and undocumented. We need somebody that will lead us to embrace the world, to make a change, to make things different. Exodus 12:38 says a mixed multitude. Get the idea of mixed being the norm. You know, all due respect for the Jeffersons and Friends, but you know, that kind of stuff is over with, folk. Work hard. A mixed multitude. If you're doing something that's freeing, other folk want to join with you. Let them join. It's okay if they don't look like you. It's okay if they don't walk like you. It's okay if they don't talk like you. It's okay if they're not the same age you are. It's okay if they're not the same race you are. It's okay if they have a different language. And 5, the struggle was not over with their liberation from Egypt, nor with the addition of the mixed multitude. But with their new God presence leader, they came to realize that they were a God presence people. See, this isn't really about Barack Obama. This is about y'all. You know why I'm crying? I'm crying because Florida, Indiana, Virginia, and you ain't seen no bigotry till you go through Western North Carolina, Western Pennsylvania, Ohio, and half the people in Texas, in Georgia, in Mississippi, in Alabama, in Louisiana. I'm crying because we've had a reversal went on. We had some white folk go in the poll saying they were voting for John McCain, got behind the curtain and voted for Barack Obama. Pulled out of the water. America, you have been pulled out of the water. America, you have been, I got to change my whole group of sermons now. You've been pulled out of the water. Pulled out of the water. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Just spread the word. Spread the word. This happened. I just thought it was happening here in Glide until Tuesday. Look out, America. The whole world is watching you right now. The whole world can see the God presence in you. The whole world is expecting something different, and I know we're going to deliver. Si puede. Say si puede. Say si puede. Say si puede. podemos y nosotros comemos y nosotros haciendo problemas y la puebla. Yes, we can. We are the people of God. The God presence. I want you to remain inspired. Read about these folk. The God presence of Grace Lee Boggs of Detroit. The God presence of Hillary Rodham Clinton. I'm still praying for her health plan over the president's. The God presence of Dolores Huerta. The God presence of Barbara Lee. The God presence of Cynthia McKinney. The God presence of Maxine Waters. The God presence of Oprah Winfrey. The God presence of Janice Miracatani. I'm talking about God presence. God presence. 2 Corinthians, Janice. 2 Corinthians. That's right. I remember that sermon, sister. Woo! And we offer in this water remembrance for the witness of Ella Baker, of the first woman and the first African American to run for president, Shirley Chisholm. Catholic Workers Movement, Dorothy Day. Montgomery Improvement Association, Annie Devine. Fannie Lou Hamer of Mississippi. Rosa Parks of Montgomery. Coretta Scott King. But don't forget Yolanda King, who was a board member of Soul Force, fighting for the rights of gays and lesbians in America. The God presence. Jesus said this woman's going to be remembered because she took her hair and washed Jesus' feet. The God presence, she was a prophetess in her own right. She gave her life down in Alabama, a Detroit housewife. The God presence of Viola Liuzzo, who gave herself that folk could vote, that America could be changed. Right now, Viola Liuzzo is jumping up and down in heaven, saying, thank God, free at last, free at last. Oh, God, thank God, America can be free at last.
Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, please join with me and let's have a round of applause for our minister, Reverend Donald Guest.